How can you sell gold bullion near me? To say that gold is not popular in the US can never be true. The US has a cult for this precious metal which has been desired since the existence of the country. All the gold rushes that took over almost every state in America a few centuries ago are proofs of how appreciated this metal actually is. The relationship between this powerful financial tool and one of the most powerful states in the world is in tight connection to the desire of people to own as much gold as possible. If you think of it, this is only natural since gold has always been considered the sign of wealth. Moreover, in early times it was associated with divine power since only gods were believed to be the owners of the metal. Nowadays things went to a new very different iteration of the yellow metal. People who purchase it are considered very wise investors. There are some countries like India where owning gold is almost mandatory and part of the national traditions. The US is a relatively young nation if compared to countries like India, but it has also developed a great interest in gold too that resulted in billions of dollars worth gold investments each year. If statistics are considered, the US bullion vaults seem to be the richest worldwide and many investors direct their investments towards gold. Gold investments in the US are a strong part of the business world. Even the government encourages gold investments through some unique techniques in the world. For example, it is only recently that the government allowed American citizens to own precious metals in their IRAs. This decision has no precedent in the history of the US but had a great impact on American people. People now have confidence that when they retire they can lead the life they have always worked for and have the financial stability they really deserve. This decision was made by the US authorities as a consequence of the stability the precious metal brings to a country. Not knowing exactly where their retirement money goes has always been something most Americans had to put up with. Now they have the possibility to choose exactly what precious metal they invest in, and this gives them more confidence. The trust and adoration of the Americans in the precious metal is not reflected only in the current investments but also in the history of the precious metal in the US. There are several museums in the US dedicated to gold. Moreover, almost any large important museum has at least one section where pieces of gold are displayed alongside very informative pieces of history revolving around people's adoration of the metal and their fight to conquer it. Because of all these, there is no wonder investors' gold bullion vaults are still at their maximum capacity.